God and Guns was finally released almost a month and a half ago, September 29th, and it ended up being Lynyrd Skynyrd's highest charting debut since 1977. Spurred on by the singles Still Unbroken and Simple Life, the album came in at number 18 on the Billboard Top 200 album chart. The band recruited Rob Zombie guitarist John Five for the album, and Zombie himself made an appearance on the song Floyd. The band suffered yet 2 more losses, as original member, keyboardist, piano player Billy Powell and bassist Ean Evans both died. Artisan News spoke to vocalist Johnny Van Zant and guitarist Ricky Medlock about the biggest challenge of getting God and Guns finished.
I think the biggest challenge was that we started it in 2007, November 2007, and of course we'd cut like 3 or 4 tracks with Bob Marlette. And then we were going back in to finish up the record after the first year. And, of course, we lost Billy and Ian, 2 players in the band and 2 great friends of ours. So I think the biggest challenge was to finish this record up and, for ourselves, for the fans. And, I think that was the biggest challenge of the record because the music was already there. You know what I mean? The music and the songs pretty much were already there. We just had to get our spirits back up to make this record.
Van Zant said that they were initially unsure if Skynyrd would continue after those deaths.
We didn't know what was going to happen with the band, because, Billy was a big part of this band, and so was Ian. And, there's a spirit about Lynyrd Skynyrd, and there was 2 spirits that just went on up to rock and roll heaven.
That's heavy.
And that's pretty heavy to deal with, and it still is. To this day, hey, you just don't go, okay, well, that was that, Those were friends. Those were people that you spend, probably more time than you do your immediate family because you're out on the road and, in a 45-foot bus and you're playing music together, and that's a big part of you that you lose, But, this band's been built on surviving, It really has. And I think... we always say the music's bigger than any of us. When we're long gone, this music will still be around. We're very fortunate to have that in our lives. We're not only blessed to have children that would carry on for us, and women in our lives too. Our wives and stuff like that. But we also have music too.
The duo said that they were ecstatic about the debut of the album.
It was really cool to come out with this new album, God and Guns, and have the success. You know what? The first week that it was out at on Billboard's Top 200, it came out number 18?
18, yeah.
18, for us to do that. And we came out at a week where I think there was like 30 records came out, people like Barbra Streisand and
Mariah
Carey,
Madonna.
So if we'd have waited a week or 2, we could have been on up there, so who knows? We could have been a contender. No. We'll take 18 anytime. Top 20, thank you, guys.
Lynyrd Skynyrd spent the summer on tour with Kid Rock, and now they're playing a handful of dates in the Northeast with casino dates through the weekend. The band will resume touring in 2010.
Never captured, never tamed, wild horses on the plains. You can call me lost, I call it freedom. I feel the spirit in my soul.